Hi guys, you guys can see right behind me I did my display and I added that thing to hang on the door. And there's not really any rhyme or reason to it. It's kind of like a knot, and I just used this green wire to just attach parts that I wanted to have attached to each other, so I could shape it how I wanted. But before you guys start on this, I was just gonna say, I know I talked about it being a window display, and I was going to do it in a window, but I just thought that this would show up more, and since it's all covered right here, see that? It won't be ruined by the rain. You can't put it out where it will get, if it gets rained on, because that stuff will just totally, it's paper, it'll fall apart. So if you want to put it outside, you guys can actually put it anywhere you would like to. The point is just to bring joy to the people who see it. So hopefully you can put it in a place where people will see it. That might be in an upstairs window, that might be in a regular front window, that might be in a doorway. You guys get to decide where you put it and how you put it up. What I've done is I put a couple time-lapse videos of myself working on that and working on the vines and working on putting the flowers on the vines and making the flowers and all that. So you can just watch my time-lapse videos. I've already shown you guys how to do all that stuff, but it's just if you want to watch and see how I put it together. It's really fast, but you guys can get an idea of what I did. And then I also did a time-lapse of putting up this display. Now, it's depending on where you put it, and depending on what you guys already have at home or what you're willing to go get at the store. It just depends on what you guys can do with your space. So I will send a picture of all the different items that you could use. You could use tape, you could use command hooks, you could use wire like that, fishing line, you could use nails and a hammer. But before you start anything, you have to ask your parents or whoever's in charge of your house what you are allowed to do, okay? I don't want to get in trouble. Parents, do you hear me? I'm telling your student that they cannot start unless they've asked you what they can use on your house. I don't want any paint coming off of your guys' houses. I don't want you guys making holes in your houses unless that's approved by whoever owns your house, okay? So you might have to get creative. One of the things I used, oh, I don't have it with me, is I used, you can see it in my time-lapse video of making this. I used paper clips, which I think a lot of people have at home. Probably most people have at home, and you can just undo the paper clip and turn it into a hook. That's what's up in these corners right there. There's just a paper clip. In fact, here, let me just show you. I'll show you what you guys can see. See how I use the paper clip? I just stuck it in somewhere that already had a hole or that already had something in there and turn it into a little bit of a hook right there. So mine is really simple. I just use paper clip, and then I have, you can't even see it, but behind here there's a glue dot. And then up here there was already a hole where I could put a nail. It was already there, and then I put a paper clip there. I don't know if you guys can see it so well. Anyway, so, sorry, it's pretty sunny. So you guys can put it up however you want. I'll show you on this. This is where, I don't know if you guys can even see it, but there's a little, anyway, there's a little wire right there. I don't know, guys, it's hard to see because it's green. That's why I used it. Anyway, so you guys get to put it up however you want, wherever you want, as long as it's okay with your parents or whoever owns your house, right? So please, please, please check with them. You can also check with them to see what materials they have. They might have a great idea of how to stick it up there. They might have thought of things that I didn't think of, okay? So I want to see your displays. Please, please send me a picture of your displays, because this is so fun to see everybody's work and to see what you guys have done in your own houses or on the outside of your own houses like this. Okay, please, please, please. Remember, my email's at the bottom of the page. Send me your work. I want to see it. Okay, bye.